Hi, welcome to this special episode on the launch of Disney Plus in Singapore, as well as the launch of Star, which are kind of related, two of them, because Singapore is the first to receive, based on the time zone in the world, this Star library. Of course, we have Europe as well as India, and it's under Hotstar, and many other countries that has the Star library too, except that Singapore was the first. And we also had this wonderful, wonderful special, which I uploaded onto YouTube, but now Disney Plus Singapore also has it on their YouTube channel. I'm going to be hosting this a little bit more in my Singapore accent because I do code switch, but because my audiences are generally from the US. So if you're watching and you're from the US or you're not from Singapore, welcome to the first time you're hearing, or one of the few times you're hearing my Singapore accent. However, Singaporeans, welcome to the channel. Disney and me, we've always had this relationship. I wish I was invited to perform for the Disney Plus, or Night of Disney Plus, and a lot of it was actually held at the Marina Bay area, which is gorgeous. And if you've seen it for the first time, or if you haven't, please go watch it. It is so beautiful, and I'm so proud that it's introducing the landscape of Singapore to the rest of the world a little bit more. It is the biggest image projection, map projection in Singapore, and it's happened for Disney. We've also never seen someone perform on the top of the Art Science Museum, and we've had J.J. Lin perform up there. Interestingly enough, he performed a soul theme song, which is not in English. So I'm not really sure how that works. How does a song that's not in the English soundtrack become a theme song in another language? I have a lot of questions for Disney. Of course, I wish they would work more closely with me, but I understand I don't have the following that, say, Nathan Hartono or Benjamin King or J.J. Lin, of course, has. But I do hope to work with Disney on some capacity because I actually do focus on Disney. In any case, so during the celebrations, which was streamed live on Facebook, I actually thought I had more smart comments than the moderator from Disney Plus Singapore himself or herself. I should work for Disney, right? I really want to. Anyhow, enough of that. So speaking of the special first, and then we'll get into the specifics of what Star is all about. The special was special, as I mentioned. You have these cover versions. Nathan Hartono sang "You Got a Friend in Me," and Benjamin King sang a medley with Annette Tan. And Nikki Mueller and Bobby Tonelli hosted it. Some of them are my friends, and really proud that they are making history with this little special. So go watch it. It's super fun. Nothing too complicated, but something to be really proud of as a Singaporean. Now we're going to talk about the Disney Star Library and getting into some specifics as well. So what's interesting is that I signed up for Disney Plus on a US account. So my account's US, it's registered there. It is paid for in American dollars, and I had to use a VPN to access it. But now everybody has access to it. However, there are some things that Singaporeans don't have access to. So I'm going to name 3 of the series that we don't have access to. For example, we don't have access to Devious Maids. Love, Victor is an LGBT series. And also, we don't have access to Scream Queens. Well, it could be rights issues to do with rights and who owns it now, and maybe it's on Netflix. And so there are all these licenses, and of course, it's complicated. I certainly don't think Love, Victor, the LGBTQ series, not being on Disney Plus in Singapore has to do with censorship as much, because the Pixar short Out, which puts a gay couple as the protagonist, is available in the Singapore library. However, what's complicated is that if you had been streaming, or if you use a VPN in anywhere in the world, and you're trying to access certain content that's not available, just know this little fun fact, or this trivia, this useful piece of information, that the parental controls work for where you signed up your Disney account at. For example, I signed up with the US, so I have parental controls that are up to PG, and that's the highest rating that I can go up to. In the US, that's fine because there's no rating above PG on Disney Plus, supposedly. So you can access the full library, except that because there's no Star I don't have that library. So if I want to access the Star library in the Singapore account or the Singapore library, I, with my US account, cannot, because my highest rating is PG, and therefore everything else above PG, which the Singapore library has, is cut off from me. So I had to write into Disney Plus to adjust that, and that is possible. So if you find that you need to do that, please go ahead and do that. That brings more of the Disney Plus library to me now. Now, series that I want to talk about, very exciting, are some series that have come to the channel: Brothers and Sisters, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Desperate Housewives, Family Guy, Felicity, Futurama for Simpsons fans, in case Simpsons is not enough. I mean, it's just so many seasons already. The Golden Girls is coming, and I'm very excited for that. Lie to Me, Modern Family, Scrubs, Ugly Betty. And of course, you have movies like Cocktail, Dangerous Minds, The Devil Wears Prada, Hello Dolly, Moulin Rouge for some musicals if you want, Pretty Woman, X-Files. Okay, X-Files is a movie and also a series, and just so many more. So, expect so many more titles to come our way. Also, that's the other thing. If you have a US account and you want access to the Star Library, it is possible with a VPN. However, you're only going to get stuff right up to the PG rating. And I'm not sure if you want to change your the location of your account, which I did. It's completely up to you, but at least now you know this bit of information. And you heard it first right here on the DisneyDwayne YouTube channel. If there's anything you'd like to add or any questions you want answered that you think I may be able to help you with, please feel free to leave your comments or questions in the comment section below. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and recommend this channel to your friends, and give this video a thumbs up. Till the next episode, catch you next time. Bye.